All right, Brian from Garage Mahal. Today, actually, we got a few things going on in the garage today, but we are going to show you how to change an oil on a 2018 Ford Escape. This is my in-laws' vehicle, and as you can tell, it's pretty clean and well maintained. It is relatively new, but that's what it looks like underneath the whole car. So the only drawback of this vehicle is it has one of these air dampers underneath, and it becomes a little interesting when you're changing the oil on, because you need I think it's a T30. You need a T30 to get these little, I think it's a T30. Yeah, it's a T30 to get these little nuts under here down, so you can actually get to the drain plug as well as the oil filter that's underneath. So I like to put this on basically on a drill, and I got a little adapter here in my drawer. No, I need a smaller one than that. Oh, here we go. Use my handy dandy magnetic tray. And I think we got these two little nuts here on this side. Would have been nice if they're all the same size. No, I think they're a 7 maybe. Yeah, so that's a 7. So on top of your T30, you're going to need your T7, or I mean your 7mm. You got this one over here. I believe that was everything that we needed. Pull that down from that side. So you can see where their drain plug is right there. So we're going to have to take down the front portion of this. So go back to your T30. Last one. All right. All right, so that's your little air dam that goes in your car. Put that off to the side. But that's going to open everything up, so now you can get to your oil drain plug. That's an old oil filter. I think it's a 13mm, if I remember correctly. Yep, 13. Get your 3/8 ratchet. Get your drain in place. That starts draining. And the oil filter is up there. You can see that. Let's go on the other side of the garage. And it takes a full synthetic. So that's your SuperTech full synthetic. And then your PH 3614 is your Frem oil filter. So there we go. How do you like to grab a little bit of oil? You want to put it on the rubber seal, because that will make sure that that gasket goes on properly. And we're just about done draining. And this takes a while to drain out. Angle it right, you can get your oil filter too, which is up here. A little tight, so I'm going to use an oil filter wrench to get it there and loosen it. That's all you needed. See how that drains right down. Line it up good, you can get both drain and oil filter all at the same time. Okay. That's the rest of your oil. I like to put it upside down so it completely drains out. And we're still draining a little bit there. Then we can put the filter back in. A couple turns. Now you want to put this hand tight. And I like these Frem oil filters because it kind of has that black grip on the end of it. Okay. Alright, you just want to make it tight. You don't want to make it too loose, but definitely a good grip on it. You're just about done draining here. Drop the pan down. Put the oil plug back in. Tighten it with the wrench. Say hi, Brendan. Alright. And this, you just want it, you don't want to over torque it, but you want to make sure that it's tight. So, that's good there. Wipe down any of the excess oil that's dripped. Alright. That part is done. Wipe my hands off a little bit. I'll put the oil drain out of the way. Okay, now we get to put this back into place. All right, and this I found absolutely no trick for, other than it has these little getting it into place up here, and it has these little tabs. It kind of catches it on the other side. It kind of holds it where you can get your T30. And you grab these and you start screwing them back in. And I always like to put it on a 9 on your drill. You're not over torquing them down. And even an 8. Make sure you get all of them. Okay, I think that was all, except for these 2 side ones, which is that 7mm. Let's put this one away. This is for that little air dam piece on the side. All right, that's it. Put that back in its place. All right, while we have it here, I just like to check the air on the tires. Good time to also look at the brakes. Brake pads look good. I like to fill them to about 38 and change, especially up here in the Northeast PA. Check the brakes again, and they look pretty good. Rotor looks good. So these brakes look good on this side too. Those brakes, yeah, they look good. All right. Leaving that a drain. There we go. All right. Next, we put the oil back in. Let's bring it down off the lift. Make sure everything's clear. that out of the way. So it's stuck a little bit. Okay. I don't think I let that go down all the way, but here, let's just double check. Yeah, there we go. That's down all the way. Alright, let's look for the latch.
Motion detected at the side.
There we go. There's that little lever on the side. Okay. I always like to make sure you clear the leaves out so they don't clog your drain. Okay, then your drain plug is here. Not drain plug, your oil fill plug is there. And this takes 5 quarts of synthetic oil. But it's okay. That's just about full. Let's see if I can balance out to drain it. I like to let these drain out pretty good. I'm not going to get the right balance there though. I don't think. No, but anyway. Anyhow, so it takes that whole thing. And you always want to pull your dipstick out just to confirm how much oil is actually in there. And you always want to pull it out, clean the dipstick off so you can kind of see that's clean. Pull it out. You can see how, try to get that better camera angle. You can see how it's full to the top, so you know you have enough oil in there. Put your oil cap on. Okay, this is a great time to check the rest of your fluids. So this is your brake fluid, and you got your min and max, so you can see how that's full, and that's good. Your coolant level, which is over here, so see the max line, so that's good. And your washer fluid, I'm sure they're probably low, so let's fill up some washer fluid. And sometimes you should use a funnel, but I get pretty good at it. And they were pretty low. So when you're filling that up, you'll hear it fill all the way to the top when it's done. And she was thirsty. See how it pitch changes? So you know you're near the top. Okay. So So we're full there. And other than that, that is it. So we're going to shut this down. And it had 34,000 miles on it. I like to put stickers. Okay, now we're good. I like to put stickers down in the windows so everybody knows when it's time to change their oil. So April, May, June, July. So 7S20 for our next oil change. 5,000 miles for the oil, so 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 39,000. And then 520 or 30, but I like to try to put it on from this side of the vehicle so I can get out of the customer's way. Put it right up there. Okay. And that's how you do an oil change on your Ford Escape. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Any comments, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. Other than that, I'll list some links for some of the products we use. And other than that, have a great day. Brian from Garage Mahal.